The McRib nonsense was me. I like McRibs, man. I really like McRibs. Again, the problem is I can stack like 6 of them on top of each other.
Nah, just you, me, and Francis. Peaceful, ain't it?
Oh, I didn't turn it off. I'm a fool. Whew! That was a lot. I feel like we got a lot of energy on that run, too. I don't really feel like we left with a lot of stuff, but... I see you, fax machine. Be patient. Code 1040, code 1040. Oh God, please. We're on an ad break. Now might be the ideal time to pull some food together. Just gets so easy to get, like, it gets so easy to get into doing what you're doing on this game. I can't believe we've been live for 4 hours. I feel like I just got started playing. That's like our 3rd or 4th run. It just goes so fast. I feel like it breaks my heart to say this, but we gotta shred our orange one. Our orange one is broken. You know, there's just nothing to be done about it. Where's my armored door? Clear that puppy out. Keep it there for now. Chat, while this storm weathers... Whoops. I'm gonna put the music on. I'm gonna go warm up some food. It does the same thing. It's doing the same thing in here. Watch the key and Gary Gygax. There goes the key. There goes Gary. So there's the key down there. There's Gary. Now the key is on the floor, and Gary is right there. And in a second, the car will spawn back in, and it'll all go back up. And because I touched the door, all the values reset. And now everything's back where it's supposed to be. But it immediately starts falling back down again. Oh, so that's doing that on everybody's? That's weird. If that's not intentional, I really hope they fix that. I would be genuinely kind of surprised if they had launched that in that state. It's not like game-breakingly bad, but it is frustrating because I clip my head on it, and I do feel like the sinking air freshener draws my attention away from what I'm doing in the game sometimes, which I have to imagine is not their intent. I can eat and we can do this at the same time. We have so much stuff. We need steel sheets. Side rack number 2. Which becomes... Was that a... Did we want to do another side fuel tank? I thought I had storage. I thought I had an extra storage sitting around. Well, maybe we just don't craft that yet. Maybe we put storage on the roof rack. Another roof rack, seat racks. Where do I find the storage units that go into it? Oh, I need unstable energy so I can make paddle tires or all-terrain tires would be pretty good right now. Trunk of the trunk. Augmented storage trunk, corrupted energy. And carbon fiberglass. XL roof storage, which I need unstable energy for. Is that what all this is? No, limb pulse emitter, jump jacks. Unlock a seat rack. These are nothing to do with the aerodynamics and everything to do with brute force. Jackhammer-like power will make your car airborne for a brief moment, but be aware this was not designed with consideration for either comfort or safety. Yeah, Fanta Killer, yeah, tell me about it. The auto parker, tired of right arm getting tired, rudimentary weight and motion sensors beneath the driver's seat will automatically engage and disengage the parking brake. Truly, this is the technology of the future. I'd like one seat rack, please. I could make another side storage. Oh, that's what it was. We'd never made a side storage. So right now we've got this and this. I think we can forego side storage for a minute. Honestly, for quality of life, I'm kind of about it. Side battery. Plasma charger. Oh, we need unstable energy, but this is the one. No, one of these is. That's hydro generator. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Splosion. I think I got to get in there and get a seat rack built. So I just need 3 steel sheets for that. And then into that, we will place the auto parker. What's this? Resource radar. This savvy device may seem cheap and crude, but is precisely calibrated to detect nearby resources and raw materials. I need unstable energy for it, though. That'll save me a lot of time. Nice. Do I have anything I can put on the roof? This is better jumper cables. The hydro generator. Our battery has not been draining as quickly. Just make an extra side battery. We could use that to replace one of the one of the gas pump or one of the gas storage units.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the
Ryan,
cave.
dude, I'm so excited. Nate did reach out to me today and say that he thinks he's gonna have to back out of showing up, which is a bummer, but I still think you and I are gonna have a hell of a good time. Apparently he talked it over with his ladies, the ladies in his life. And sneaking a little DC trip in there might be more than he can bargain for at the moment, which is a bummer. Can't say we didn't try our best. Insulated headlights. Thank you, dude, so much for the 78 months. Yeah, we're still gonna have a blast. I'm super looking forward to it. You know what? I am gonna do that. Yeah, T-Pocket, this game's great. Like I said, my lone gripe with it so far is that there seems to be a physics bug. There seems to be a small physics bug that we can't get around, but otherwise, this game, like I said, it's one. It's one, and I really don't have any, like, I may just play Pacific Drive today. I've had kind of a rough morning. So I may just deserve to drive all day today. For the moment, I think that's all we can do. What else did you have on the docket? So we're officially canning. We're officially canning Ni no Kuni. Beautiful game. Grindy as all hell. It was basically a game that to get to 26 minutes of Studio Ghibli inspired cutscenes. To get to 26 minutes of Studio Ghibli inspired and crafted cutscenes, we were gonna have to engage in 40 to 60 hours of busted Pokemon play. And overwhelmingly, everybody in the channel, for the most part, with the exception of a couple of people, I don't want to say like it was universal, but the overwhelming majority of people are just kind of not willing to put the time in for 26 minutes of good cutscenes. Plus, that, like I said, there's a lot of reading involved with that game, and that shit gets hard on me when I'm in the back half of the day. Nice, Lawford. I'll check those out after stream's over today. For sure. Yeah, the trunk does not struggle. The trunk does not struggle when it's closed. It just struggles when it's open. I really might have to look into expanding our storage next. All right, let me take my last couple of bites of lunch. Like so many things that depend on a sauce, this got so much better after it sat in the fridge for a day. Studio Ghibli. You know, I've never seriously played a Final Fantasy game. Chat turned me on to, was it 13? The online, sorry, I won't do that anymore. That's my bad. 14. Chat turned me on to 14 for about a week. And then I just kind of had to set it down. I feel like I got into Final Fantasy way too late. We actually might need unstable energy to make that locker. You may have a point. Nope, stable energy, just steel sheets. I felt bad because there are people who I admire who were just over the moon about 14. And I like MMOs. But for reasons only beknownst to me, I genuinely was struggling to like keep up. It felt like I just came on too late, you know? Let's see if there's a door we can replace. That'll work. Oh, nope. That'll work. Talk to me about Pacific Drive. I know nothing about it. Yeah, I got this down to a science now. I should be on staff. So we are a delivery person. We are a delivery person who was asked to bring a package to the Olympic Exclusion Zone, which is an Alan Wake control, welcome to Night Vale SCP style area that has been walled off several times to try to trap the anomalies that are coming out of it. Scientists went and Jurassic Parked it up in here. We got sucked through the wall on the outside trying to deliver this whatever envelope. And now there are a couple of disembodied narrative voices that are trying to guide us through finding our way out. And finding our way out has involved finding our way deeper in. This part is the roguelike part of the game. Every time you load up a game, it'll randomize what all these points are and what all of their like conditions are. So like, for example, I'll probably go up to here just to flesh this area out, but for no other reason than this one area has a condition that's called eternal stability or something close to that. It means that the zone will never crash on me, which means I can loot that to my heart's content. No matter what I do, that zone won't crash. Every other zone has got crazy shit going on. And you go to that zone and, you know, it'll tell you what kind of route, what kind of route you're gonna run. What kind of bullshit are you gonna run into? What kind of stuff's gonna be out there trying to get you? This one is our next story mission. And I've kind of been dragging feet because I've been trying to like build my car out and go to all these other areas to harvest stuff. An affectionate name that people have been giving it is it's Escape from Kharkov. There's also been the Long Park. It is a lot of resource gathering, inventory management, and then incrementally increasing the quality of your car so that you stand a better chance of surviving while you're out there. Is there better loot in the crazy areas? I'm not sure. Like, better loot would lead me to believe, like, ultimately, if it's better loot, we're talking more stickers. We're talking more steering wheels. We're talking more bobbleheads and broken physics air fresheners that eventually fall through the floor. Yeah, I did put a whole bunch of decals. So I spray painted it burnt orange. But I did put a bunch of decals on it for sure. I've just been fiddling around with all the stuff that I've been finding in game. Also, the car is either sentient or taking the piss. The car has 5 personality traits that it's developed that I haven't noticed. And it's my job at some point if it becomes too problematic to diagnose. For example, we had, when the trunk is closed, the horn honks was one diagnosis that we did. I did, Oppenheimer. I just finished some leftover buttered chicken meatballs. What was another one we had? When the fuel is full, we had the front right door opens, which is problematic because sometimes the car is the only thing shielding me from like radiation or electricity. When the trunk is open, the car is kicked. I don't think that's a real thing, but I'll look. When the trunk is open, the car... See, jolts forward is different than renders in. Switches on, switches off, inverts direction, moves fast, moves slow, brakes weaken, brakes, jolts forward. I really do think that's a physics bug. Like if you were telling me I had to bet a month's wages on what that was, I think that's a physics bug. When do you diagnose those? What does that do? You can take those quirks away, but for the time being, like, I don't have any of them that, like, I have 5 quirks. I don't know what they are. Whatever they are, they're not hindering my ability to do these runs. There were some that, like, I mean, like, there's some that are really bad. So let's say when the horn is honked, every car door falls off. Is a problem. Because I can't readily attach car doors out there. I can do it here in the shop, but like, if I get a really bad one where like all my car doors fall off because I hit the brakes, that's an issue. You know, if Taffy turns on the radio, fuel consumes faster or drains is a problem. So for right now, I've got 5 undiagnosed quirks, but they don't seem to be actively affecting my ability to finish. Pro Crazy, no worries. I appreciate you trying to help me. I'm not trying to be confrontational or like adversarial about it just because I'm like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely a part of me that's like, I have been hoping you would be right on one of these. So Nate, you're a software coding guy. After having the quirk system explained to you, I want to show you something and you tell me if it's a quirk, if you think it's a quirk or a coding bug. We have 3 things that seem to have broken physics. One, there we go, is the trunk. The hatchback slowly sinks to the ground. And while it's doing that, the air freshener also falls and the key falls out of the ignition until it hits the floorboard. Once the key hits the floorboard and once the trunk has sunk, where'd it go? Once the trunk is sunk a ways, the car like loads itself back in and then starts to sink again. And so everyone keeps going like, dude, your car is bouncing. I was like, I think my car is resetting all of its values within the confines and physics of the space because these 3 items keep sinking out of existence, and when something finally breaks, it just resets itself. It just feels like the anchor points on those 3 things are broken. And eventually the math on it becomes so out of whack that it just has to re-render the car. The feature is that it puts them back. Yeah. It also goes back if I touch any part of the car. It snaps everything back into place. I need to make another scrapper. I might need to make another impact hammer if I think I'm going to be using it. I could just ignore impact hammer stuff for a while. It might not be the end of the world. I've got this 1 scrapper. I'm going to need a second one. It could be a bugged quirk, which would make it both. That's fair. I'll just have, ooh. Oh, I need more thermosap crystals for puncture-proof tires. That sounds great. Oh, that's a good question. Dashboard is key is turning. No. Wipers, trunk, any tire, steering wheel, radio, dome light, horn, hood, headlights, shifter, fuel, doors. Dashboard is just the key. Car. Battery. Ability. Same items in the first part as the second? Yeah. Yeah. List 1 and list 3 is the same to my knowledge. For example, yeah, we can verify real quick. Yeah, that's all the same. Like, dashboard. See, that's all stuff that makes sense within the realm of a car. The compass fails, which might be happening. Fuck if I know. I don't look at the compass. The dashboard flickers, switches on faster, switches on slower, speedometer fails, and fuel gauge fails. Or, let's see, the trunk. Opens or closes, but certainly isn't. Falls through time and space slowly and then resets. You know? Oh, a car is kicked? Yeah, but I'm not kicking it. This is the car being kicked. Sorry, honey, love you. But that didn't do anything. When the car crashes, switches on, switches off, moves fast, warps, which is coming back here, goes through the warp. Receives anchor, moves slow, brakes, moves backward, is off ground, is kicked with my foot, is on an incline, moves uphill or moves downhill. Yeah, there's no trunk wanders off option. But yeah, like, you know, when I kick the car, let's see, I bet you it resets. It resets where the anchor points are on those things. Oh, you're right, that could mean... Yeah, you're right. When I warp the car, meaning when I have to teleport the car. That's right, that's what that means. Still, though. One car is kicked, trunks opened. Sure didn't. You know? Sorry, honey. Am I hurting it? I wonder. Oh, I am. I'm kicking the shit out of my... Oh, no, it's the wrong panel. This panel's the one that's all busted. Yeah, that's a diagnosis, but the diagnosis is a direct reflection of the quirk that exists in the world, right? So according to the logic that you're putting forward on that math problem, which is essentially what quirks are, is like almost like a algebra problem. If the car is kicked, the trunk opens, which is not happening. Let's say, do I have a panel? Hello? I'll kill you. Try it would take... yeah, I got you. That's fair. I'm just telling you that I would bet my bottom dollar that I'm right, but it doesn't take but 2 seconds to verify that. Oh. Alright, listen. I may have kicked it off of the platform. Automatically puts it in park. How great is that? Love that. Okay. So, what you wanted to see? Car. I just feel like we're going way out of our way to explain a bug. Car is kicked. Trunk opens. Negative, Ghost Rider. Yeah, quirk. When Gary starts to go for a walkabout, player gets concerned and questions life, the universe, and everything. Wow, that's very specific. Good for you. Nobody gets that one. Splat. This might be, Open all the doors in the hood and then try doing shit in the car just to see. Oops. Then try doing stuff in the car just to see. Nope. Maybe if I hold E. There we go. I mean, it's like I said, these quirks aren't bothering me. So no, maybe I gotta hold it. I gotta hold it. Oh no, they're all broken. It's the physics. Once they have anchor points in the physics of the game, especially anchor points on a hinge, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is a physics bug. 1,000,000%. Yeah. That said, it looks like this door closed. Ah! See, now I don't know whether or not that was a quirk or not. I can't tell if that door snapped off. I can't tell if that door snapped off because of the physics break. Sorry. Give me. Oh. I can't tell why that's breaking off. And I also don't know why that just shut. The front left door is closed. The rear left door closes. No. You guys okay? Yeah, let's try it. When the front left door opens, the rear left door closes. Nope. It's like I said, that it really is one of the lone issues I have with the game, is that, like, it makes it hard to diagnose quirks because I can't tell if this door is breaking because it's trying to spawn inside the ground. We'll just do it real quick. Well, there's clearly something going on with that door. Ah, damn it. I mean, like, it's good that it puts me in real fast, but, like... How is that not correct? Hold on. Oh. What if? Because we just installed that thingamabobber, right? I was gonna say, what if it's when the car goes into park? Oh, you think it's because my body's hitting it when I open the driver door? Oh, it really could be because my fat ass is hitting the door when I come out. And it's literally knocking it shut. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think that's not even a quirk at all. I got 5 quirks and I still don't know what any of them are. We got a thick old booty. Ass too fat, chat. Ass too fat. Isn't one of them when the lights are on, honk horn? Is our horn honking? Alright, Pro Crazy. Are you talking about, like, it's time for you to go, or it's time for me to go on a mission? Both could be correct, I guess. It's 1/4 correct. Oh, it said 1/4 correct, so either the driver door is causing something or the rear left door has something to do with it. Indoor roof light? What the fuck? Okay, so that was just the car resetting. What is this? Oh, oh. Wait, hold on. Ha! I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't really touch the dome light. Was it switches off? The front left door closes? 2 out of 4 correct. Hold on. On. Off. Okay. It's toggles. When it toggles. When the dome light toggles, the front left door closes. 3 out of 4. Could be multiple doors. It's all the doors. It's all the doors. When the dome light toggles, every car door closes. Party car, baby! You need a mechanic's... Oh, I can fix that. I have it. I've got it right here. Resolved! Keep it. I mean, it's not hurting anything, but like... I don't know. There's something to me about cleaning up the habits of the car and all that jazz. Something was causing your driver door to fall off? I'll be damned if I know what it was. Hey, you know what we could do? Let's just pick something at random. Let's go when the shifter is in drive, the front left door falls off, and we'll just see if one's right. You're right. Something is causing the front door to fall off. That one could be really bad. We need to figure out what that's all about. Wouldn't 2 be right? I don't know. I don't even know what I said. That's good. It sounds like a oh. It is like Wordle. Alright, well there's still something going on with our front left door. We know that much. I thought for a split second that yellow light was trying to tell me that when I honked the horn, the door was trying to open. Oh, Pro Crazy. No, honestly, this is like, oh look, my little man's fire breath fell off because it moves when he bobbles. My little man's fire breath is falling through the floor. Oh, you're right. My fuel accessory needs to be repaired. That's what that was. I was struggling to figure out what that was. I have an idea. I think I know what it might be. God, it sounds like something's thumping when I honk the horn. But I'll be damned if I know what that is. I thought that was the hood trying to close. See, I don't know why that fell off. I really do think that's just the physics being broken. And the door trying to snap shut even though it's half into the ground. You think it's all the doors fall off? Boop. Oh, I guess we already have the lightning rod. I didn't even realize we had that. Whenever we get struck by lightning, it charges our battery. Bondo my lightning rod. It does go into drive when I sit into it. I think this is just gonna pop off because technically it's in the ground. See, like it didn't fall off that time. Oh, that's just my fat ass. We talked about that. That's just my... It's just my fat ass hitting the back door. See if falls off matches any quirk. Let's see. Horn is honked. Front left door falls off. Oh, that's 0 out of 4. So it's not front left door. It's not falls off. It's not honked, and it's not. I mean, I just picked the first two at random. All right, so the front left door never is supposed to fall off. So that is absolutely a physics glitch. Yeah, so that front door falling off is not a condition. That's glitched physics. The 1 out of 4 that I tried earlier must have been something I accidentally guessed right in 1 or 2. What if it's any? Horn is honk. Any car door falls off. This is my last guess, and then I've got to go on a mission. Wait, nope. Take it. Nope. Pause. Hold. Choose the shifter. Will do. Shifter toggles? No. Yeah, toggles. What the hell? Any car door falls off. Well, one of those things is tied to something. Yeah, the shifter's tied to something. We'll be damned. I'll be damned if I know what it is. Yeah, falls off is not the answer. So the door falling off is, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the door falling off is a physics glitch. Yeah, that's a. And I say this with all of the love in the world for. I say this with all the love in the world for Ironwood. That's clearly a bug. Ooh, should I be replacing panels? I bet you I should. That's fine. That one's janky. How many do I need? Steel sheets. Let's do steel sheets. Now, something like that. Oh, I don't need that many. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kaz. And they're the kind of people that I would be shocked if they didn't, like, immediately start stressing out on fixing it. They are obsessed with creating a good product. Like, genuinely, it's been a while since I've seen a crew of people obsessed with making a good product the way that the people who were at Ironwood were obsessed with making a good product. Yeah, it sounds like we've narrowed it down to the shifter, but we don't know if it's the shifter and its toggles or drives, or it's the shifter or its toggles or drives. Yeah. We'll have to keep our eye on what the car does when we get in and out of it. I can see it bouncing in the background over there. I don't think there's anything else I need to make while I'm going. Well, I guess I did just use a mechanics kit, so we'll do one of those. Condense that. Condense that. Got to get rid of... Nope. Surely I have someplace to put these steel plates. There we go. Whole handy vac, huh? What the hell? We are getting in a place where we're knocking the shit out of a bunch of materials now. Alright, chat, do we keep exploring the outer zone, or do you guys want to poke in for a story mission? Shortshack Tito, I'm here to report, hello Taffy, I'm here to report that you have continued to work as my good luck charm for job interviews as I've been offered the job. Big dubs. Big dubs. Congratulations. We're gonna go this way. Because E5 has perpetual stability. Which means we can loot the shit out of that place. And then I think we'll probably just stay in Pacific Drive today. Because frankly, my heart just needs to... Whoops. My heart just needs to be playing something I'm enjoying and not learning something new, because... Today is kind of was a swift kick in the jewels for a little bit.